Good day, guys. Welcome back to our live stream where we're trading our robot completely automated. So it's 9:30 and the market is starting to move. We have not been triggered into a trade yet. Price seems to be pushing down. We may be getting a reversal. Let's see if we're going to be able to catch a setup. All right, so price is pushing down. We were not triggered into that trade. Kind of missing out on this one. All right, so we got triggered into a buy. Let's see how this one's going to play out. If the price is going to just reverse, engulfing this move to the downside, or if this is just a pullback for more downside. Let's see how this one's going to roll out. Pulling back a bit aggressive. As you guys know, it does not really matter what direction price wants to go in. Once the price moves with momentum and volatility in a particular direction, that is all we're looking for. All right, so we're pushing down. Bouncing up again. Getting another bounce. Price is moving down nicely. We're getting down to our liquidity zone A, and I'd like to see the price cut through that liquidity zone A to the downside, though today is Friday and that move to the downside could end up becoming a bit weak. We are approaching that area where the price could stall out, reverse, or consolidate for more downside. We're getting a bounce. On the 1 hour time frame, we are set up for a possible engulfing move, which could actually start the plunge to the downside. We'll see how that one plays out later on. If we're going to have a big reversal on, well, today, this Friday. Price is pulling back a little bit aggressive. We want to see price turn back and come to the downside. It's only 6 minutes into the 30-minute time slot, only 6 minutes. And we're getting our first bounce. So I'm going to expect price to come back to the downside. This is just our first bounce. Though we are in the high volatility part of the day. So in these times, these parts of the day, sometimes we don't get the 2 bounces at the zone. Sometimes it's just 1 bounce. Sellers did come in a bit aggressive. I would like to see them come with some follow through to the downside. We're also bouncing off a trend line, a uptrend line. All right, we're pushing back to the downside, looking good so far. We missed out on the chunk of the move. It just started a little bit too soon. Welcome to our live stream. What we're doing here is trading completely automated, guys. Completely automated. Price pushed up, left a little gap. Most likely price is going to come back to try to close that gap. And that gap is now closed. Are they going to keep pushing down? We are officially at my liquidity map zone. This is officially an area where price can form a bigger corrective formation. So if we were using our liquidity map along with the EA, this is one of those areas where we would want to just close out our trade. If more volatility comes into the market, it could blow through the liquidity map zone. And that's what I'm hoping for, that we get some more volatility. But this zone, these zones are very powerful, guys. So in almost every single situation that comes up, the price will bounce at these zones. Or at least slow down. And that's why it's moving so slow right now. It is at one of those areas in price. We did crack that uptrend, so the odds of price moving down now becomes a bit higher. So there is a great possibility price continues to push to the downside. We do have, this is just a minor uptrend that we broke. There is a greater uptrend a bit lower down, closer to our liquidity C zone. We're not getting enough momentum to the downside or volatility to push the price down. Getting a little bit of a push now. Let's see if it's sustainable. We are in a zone where price could pull back and retrace. We need to see them cut through that zone. We got the bounce off it already, right? So we have the bounce here. We have a bounce off the zone. This is one. Normally we get one bounce within this time slot. We don't normally get two. So if this is the one bounce off the zone, then this is going to be good for downside. If not, we could get a second bounce off the zone, create a bigger correction before we go down again. So we're just going to watch and see how this one plays out. At least for the day, we know what direction we'll be looking at. We're looking downside right now. Based on where the price is, if it creates a correction, we're looking for downside when we're manually trading. We're almost at the 200 MA as well on the 5-minute chart. So it may give us that double bounce today where we get the second bounce, creating a correction before it moves down again. So we'll see how that one plays out. You can see price is kind of fizzling off in that area. Let me just try to draw that in for you guys. See this? See this? It's kind of fizzling out. We need to see price break down out of that structure. Or that structure could push the price back like that. Maybe not all the way here, but create a bigger corrective formation to come back to the downside, making this 1, 2, 3, and then down. So we'll see how that plays out. If it plays into this type of move, I'm hoping we don't get that and price just continues coming down. All right, so price is pushing down nice and heavy. That's good. We're going for the B zone next. We're still inside of the A zone. Could still bounce. We could still get that type of move that I told you guys about. We're not clear yet. We're pulling back. So this move is still possible, guys. Still possible. We have about 12 minutes, 13 minutes left. Let's see how far down the price is going to go within that time slot. This, what we're getting right now, signals a possible reversal for downside. So this reversal could take us into the rest of the day. We'll see how that one plays out. Well, we're getting now a big engulfing bar on the 1 hour time frame, so that's a good sign. So all we're going to be missing is a correction and another move down. So from 10, we'll expect to start seeing that correction and then maybe a continuation to the downside. Pushing down, we're now tapping onto that B zone, just tapping it. So far, so good. Need to see the price continue pressing to the downside. We have about 10 minutes left. Are we going to be able to get all the way to the D zone before 10 a.m. Eastern Standard? Getting our first bounce of that B zone. Hopefully it's going to be that one bounce situation as well, and price continues moving down. We have 10 minutes left, which is 10 bars. Let's see how much further down we can go within the next 10 1-minute bars. Remember guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, help out the YouTube channel. I will try my best to make this as educational for you guys as possible, not just entertaining. Getting a bounce. That bounce is starting to look a bit mighty. Let's see if it fizzles out. Still potential for downside. This is price bouncing off our B zone. Let's see if price breaks down again. Come on, price, break down. Let's go. We have about 8 minutes left. Price pushing up again. That B zone is still creating that bounce. This may be where a bigger correction may form. Don't want to give back the profits. However, we are letting this EA run completely automated. We are not getting involved. So we're not going to close out trades. We're going to let the EA close the trades, manage itself, do whatever it needs to do on its own. We're going to let it go through the good times and the bad times completely on its own. We're getting that bounce off the B zone. We have about 6 minutes left, approximately. We have 6 bars. Are those 6 bars going to go in our favor, or are those 6 bars going to go against us? We have 5 minutes left. 5 minutes left. That's 5 bars. Price still looks like it wants to push to the upside. Let's see if this one fizzles out to the downside. We're at that B zone getting that bounce. His bounce is starting to look too aggressive, too mighty. Hit that subscribe button, guys. Hit that notification bell. Don't forget to like the video, support the channel. We'll do our best to make this as educational for you as possible, not just entertaining. Price is pushing back to the downside again. Let's see if this, right now it's not looking too exciting for a downside. It looks like we're going into correction. So this could be a corrective trend that's starting here. So we need to see the price come and break down to resume that down move. We did hit our liquidity map zone. And if you guys join my next live stream, which is around 11:30, you will see what the liquidity map is. You will see how that liquidity map works, how price respects it. The aim is to trade $1,000 with the EA into $1 million. That is not going to happen overnight, guys. It's going to take maybe approximately 3 to 4 years to do that. And that's completely automated, okay? Meaning that we don't close trades, we don't manage trades, we don't touch what the EA is doing. All we're doing is every time the EA makes 100%, we will just increase the lot size. And that's it. So we double the lot size every time it makes 100%. And that's all we will do with the EA. We'll let the EA do everything else. All right, so this retracement is getting deeper, and it looks like it's coming back to take back most of the profit that we made for the day. We want to see price turn around. We have about 2.5 minutes left. Just about 2 bars. And it's perfectly healthy for price to pull back. There's nothing wrong with the price pulling back. It's just the timing, right? So it's happening at a time when we are still in the trade. We have about a little over 1 minute left. All right, so the EA has closed out the trades, and we are done for the day with the EA. Thank you guys for watching. Remember, guys, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. Remember, anyone who watches the live stream till the end will get a vacation package. 1 second, guys. I'm just going to check to see if there is anyone with us. Okay, so there's no one with us right now. So thank you, guys. I'll see you guys next time. Remember, guys, like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys next time.